Or do you remember like the earliest occasion of when you guys were left alone? Were you guys scared?
I don't remember shit.
I was never left
I remember
alone.
when I was like 3 or 4, we were at Circus, and you know how in front of like certain malls or casinos, they always have like those giveaway of like a car, like sign up for the sweepstakes of this car or whatever. And then there was like this big ass boat, and my mom needed to get me like Coke or something before we go to the show. So my mom just put me in the boat of the sweepstakes thing, and then she left. And I'm just like this 3-year-old going, wee! And then later these cops came and like, oh shit, there's a fucking baby in this boat. So,
How cute.
So they took me to the police department, and then they handcuffed me to the chair so I can't run away. And then that's when I got really, really scared, because I was like, oh shoot, like in the movies, if you're with the cops, like you're not gonna see anybody for a while. So I just started crying.
At 3 years old, you put all that together?
Yeah, and I just started bawling. I was all sad, and I see all the cops like sitting in the corner, just hanging out, laughing and shit. And I'm like, oh, these are the evil cops too. These cops, oh motherfucker.
Why did they handcuff you though?
I don't know.
They could have had somebody hold you.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, my mom's never gonna find me. I didn't fucking leave breadcrumbs for her to come find me. And then magically.
And Hansel and Gretel. Or
That'd be so funny if you actually left breadcrumbs and your mom's like, oh, my son.
And then finally my mom came, and then she found me somehow. She asked around, and then she was able to take me, and I was so happy. I was like, oh fuck, I was with my mom. I thought I was gonna be stuck there forever.
I know.
How did your mom find you?
Yeah.
I don't know, she probably asked around or asked the security or
Your mom is
another
an interesting character. She would have found you.
She would have fucking.
Did he show you the footage of her shaking her ass?
Interracial couples shared the most crude and hateful insults hurled at them as they proudly posed together in powerful photo series.
Why that's
You'll never be able to give her what a white man could.
He obviously does.
I never thought like those comments would actually happen to me, but then after seeing that, like how they talk about our relationship, I'm like, what? These people actually exist?
You ever hear it in person?
Yeah, what if they're coming from places that are super segregated and they don't have exposure to other ethnic
yeah, like in
groups?
Glendale, we went to the Americana one time. I think you were off just hanging out, and I was helping Isaac with, like, we're on a playground. Like, I think it was like in the Americana. And in Glendale, there's a lot of Armenians, and so I could sense the eyes on me, like. And I'm pretty sure they thought I was with an Armenian girl, yeah. And so they're looking at Isaac like, he doesn't look half, like, he's like, what's going on? And I could hear them, and they're speaking in English, so they're American Armenians, and they're just like, oh, he must be half, he doesn't look Asian. You know, I heard those comments.
But there's a fuck ton of Asians in Glendale, though.
They don't, Armenians are super like, I'm only dating Armenian men, you know? And so like, I feel like in their culture, it's like, it doesn't make any sense.
Damn, well, I got some news for these people. This is fucking America. Get used to it, bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck, everyone's gonna mix up anyway. We're here to stay. Everybody's here to stay.
We're already mixed.
I think our heads we're ready to just be one group of people now.
We're just big fucking mutts, dude. Our food's mutts.
Mexicans are the first mutts.
That's just America, man. Fucking MMA, dude.
Deal with it.
I'ma fuck everybody, literally.
Black women are kicked off of a Napa wine train and are now suing for discrimination. Now,
Why?
were they loud?
We need to
I
contact.
was just saying that like she believed that from the very first moment they got on the train they were singled out. So like she was just making
It's like she felt the vibe.
yeah, she felt the vibe that they were already like being judged.
I could kind of see that, because like sometimes I'm so used to people staring at me or whatever that I don't think anything of it. But I remember we were in New Mexico and we went to go eat like at a restaurant in the hotel, and me and my girlfriend, so she's white, and we were the only, like, I was the only minority except for like 2 Mexicans in that whole place. And then she says that she felt these eyes of like all the white people there watching, and I'm thinking like, they might just be looking at your shorts. I'm just like, in my head, I'm just like, they might just be looking at how hot you are. You know, I would never think that they're looking at us, and they're looking at us in a bad way. Like I couldn't even feel it.
I don't know, cause there was a time where my brother walked in with his girlfriend, and his girlfriend's Filipino, and like they walk into this Chinese restaurant, and there's like these couple of tables where you hear these like old ladies just talking shit about my brother and his girlfriend, and like they're just saying like, oh, you know, like I bet like he doesn't even speak any Chinese at all. I bet like he doesn't even understand what like we're talking about. It's like I don't understand like why like they're like together and whatnot. And like my brother heard the whole thing and he was getting really angry. But he kept his cool up until like the very end, like when they paid and they left, and he went up to the table and he was like, you know, I understood everything. You know, it's like, but you know, I still love my girlfriend. And it was like, you know, you should really keep these things to yourself.
Oh, I love that. When people talk shit in another language and then they get caught.
I think for me it's also hard to believe because I'm from Northern California in the Napa area.
Fucking broke news.
So block.
Submitted by What's Up, Cuz?
Oh, that's a gangster.
That's the.
Here are 26 cheap date ideas. 26? Fuck! Damn, that's a lot, dude. For when you're trying to pay back your student loans.
So now you have no excuse because there's 26 fucking ways to save money.
I feel like there's more than 26.
One time, I was at a Denny's and I was looking over at this girl's table, and this is before Meryl and I got together. And this dude, this was like at 2 a.m. in K-Town. This guy walks up, he's like, stop looking at my fucking girl. And I look at that dude straight in the face. He's like, motherfucker, I'm looking at her fucking chicken tenders, dude. I'm hungry. Because she just got out her chicken tender, and I was staring at it super hard. I was like, I was staring at his girlfriend. Oh, I was so cracking up, dude.
What did he say to that?
Huh? The dude started busting out laughing because I was so offended. Cause it looked so, I was starving.
Plus, your girl's busted.
She wasn't even cute. I was looking at his fucking her chicken tenders. Cause you know, like when you're like, it's late at night, you're fucking, you space out. So it's like one of those looks, yeah.
Yeah, you do that a lot. Like one time you were staring at me and I'm like,
I space out.
He's probably looking at the food that you had in front of him.
I didn't have any food. So I'm like, what are you looking at, David? This is so unlike you.
It's a chicken sandwich behind you.
Can I know how to do some stuff for the long term?